Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
New shit on P.P.C. Let's go.
I used to think that shutting down was the best option for me. Almost as if somehow that was the key to me being free. Then one day there came a man who told me I shouldn't fear. Him wanting to hold my hand as he shook his head and he came near. He placed my hand on his heart and told me it was mine. Before I knew it, I fell apart and had even started crying. He spoke to my inner child and reminded her she was safe. As she lifted her head to smile, he wiped the tears off her face, gave her a kiss on her forehead and told her she'd be all right, that he would tuck her into bed and even hold her through the night. He told her, I said I got you, and I meant it with my soul. I won't let anyone ever harm you, even when we're graying old. As I melted to the floor, this man swept me off my feet, told me that I meant more than his own heart skipping a beat. As my inner child wept, the adult version of me healed, thanks to a man who has kept reminding me that real love is real. Now I'm crying into the chest of a man who mended my heart, because he loved me the best and I couldn't see it from the start. I let my childhood trauma almost cost me a peaceful life, all because my dad and mama were never meant to be husband and wife. I didn't know that love with someone could be so easy yet still so hard. So now I'm looking at the work I've done like, damn, I was really scarred. I'm thankful for my village and the peace they have helped me find, because now I have a better image as to why I was meant to be divine. I was meant to find my softness and spread love like a disease. I just have to remember to be cautious and treat others' hearts with ease. Not every person is worthy of being in my space or having my time. Some were out to hurt me and costed me more than a dime. So as I walk into this journey of telling others how I truly feel, I hope you heed my warning when I say that it hurts to heal. The pain can still bring beauty. You just have to soak it in. Then release the negative energy that you gain from all your kin. Peace.
You know who I is? I'm a Trojan man with lifestyles of a magnum pimp, baby. I'm Shim. And I'm not here to gloat. I just pull her coat and mow her quick like pasta. Many call me the puppet master pulling strings. See, the best crack around because it can be re-cleaned. Everything was wholesale. But that's the old me with a story to tell. You know who I is now? I'm just an ugly nigga with swag that get to that bag. See, I don't live too many days being sad. I had what I had and I got what I got. I'm a simple fool. I don't ask for a lot, but I got plenty. I'm simply living my best life and ain't got shit to prove to no jiggers. Who am I? I'm an 80s baby that's always thought outside the box while pushing the box Chevy. Trying to find ways to thinking logical while pushing through every obstacle. And I mean, I done knocked down and ran through, climbed over more walls than you can think. Who am I? Thankful to the higher power didn't let me sink. Always allowing me to stay afloat. Even on my back, baby, I learned how to stroke. And the queen I broke, yeah, baby, she add keys to this note. Picked her because she ain't no joke. See, who am I? Thankful to all my real folks that ever been a life coach or a paddle. The fool that ain't gotta win every battle. Sometimes, hell yeah, you got it. I'm no longer about it. The gorilla that stopped being a part of the circus, although I keep a banana. But I got a handle so I don't slip. I'm Poppy to my kings, a teacher of all things. I'm a reminder to chase your dreams and to stand up to every challenge. Who am I? I am life's balance. And that's my piece, y'all.
Yo, they call me Mr. 6'6", not just because I tower, because I've been balls on the blueprints and speak life like it's power. I'm the echo in the mic that makes silence turn sour, the calm before the storm, the reasons clouds still cover. I ain't just tall in frame, I'm elevation in motion. I walk in like a wave, leave them drowning in emotion. Streamer by hustle, actor by devotion, a voice that pours truth like the ocean's own potion. When I talk, it's not talk, it's transmission with tension. My words pull focus like the last line in a confession. I stream thoughts for the ones who stop dreaming, open hearts on timelines while algorithms stay scheming. Texas heat couldn't prep them for this type of fire. I came from Georgia roots, but I blossom higher. See, I'm not just a man, I'm momentum and skin. The game ain't start till I walk in and begin. I'm not built for the background. I was made for the stage. The kind that don't fit in frames, I bend the page. With a mic in my hand, I'm time travel, your rage. Take your past pain and set a present ablaze. I speak for the fathers who fight for a chance, for the brothers overlooked, for the dreamers who dance, on sidewalks cracked by circumstance, for the lovers who lost, but never stopped the romance. Mr. 6'6" ain't just height, it's heart. It's the walk, the voice, the way I tell silence apart. I'm that deep side between verses, the truth that rehearses. When the world forgets its purpose. So when I step in this cipher, don't ask me to blend. I'm in the intro, the climax, and the closing, amen. I'm here to talk it, walk it, breathe it, bleed it. And if poetry is the crown, tonight, I came to claim it.
Not too far in the future, release what has been holding you hostage. Your own perception of what others view as perfection. Girl, breathe. Girl, F whatever they are talking about. Choose the most freeing path. Immorally. Fathom immortality as your own. Reject the idea of an ending, of a goal to be accomplished. Just be, whatever and wherever you are, in that reality, in that time, in that space. Don't consider what others might have said. Be selfish, because there's no guarantee that others are thinking of you, praying for you, rooting for you, standing in the gap, or trying to fill the cracks made when others try to destroy you. You remain standing, but broken. Dare to do nothing and everything all at once. Listen to the silence. Accept it as an answer, as closure. Don't fear your heart's exposure. Accept that all won't come neatly packaged. The wrong way is and can be right for you. Cry aloud. Do it in public and in private. Reveal yourself and let yourself be healed in truth, so I can love you fully, just as others do.
I'm motherless, I'm fatherless, I'm grandparentless, but I refuse to be a pessimist. Every time the earth rotates on its axis, whatever I gotta do for my mental health to gain surplus scrim. At times the battle is excruciating, but there would be no white flags waving. It is my belief that fear makes a home where it knows faith is vacant. Me and adversity know each other by first name basis. My heart has a laceration as a result of losing a herd of homeboys, courtesy of shell casings. I grew up not too far from the ocean. Salt water heals wounds is what the elders told us, so I find solace in an area that's coastal. I meditate as I wait for bad news to evaporate. I have been sprinting after my good karma like I'm Florence Jordan, but it seems to always escape. I'm adamant about living life at my own pace and not allowing others to opinionate on how I should operate. Because if they have not swum with the sharks, how they gonna tell me how deep that water get? My approach to healing is holistic. I smudge with sage and burn incense. I'm scribing for a life that's in. I refuse to tolerate nonsense. It took me over 3 decades to understand the importance of not allowing my boundaries to be bent. Now my energy is protected by a spiritual fence and winch. One must have good intent to gain entrance. I don't drink or smoke, similar to Malcolm when he joined the NOI. So I face all my hardships as a sober guy. I'm only interested in intoxicating myself with peace. Taking losses has my sanity breached. I know it should be about time for an angel to come touch me. I'm patiently anticipating a visit from Miss Della Reese. I hold my hands open while I'm on bending knees so that the things I petition the Creator for can be received. Sometimes I want to be alone, and sometimes I need support from my team. Strong friends weak, even though it's barely seen. John Coltrane spinning on the record play. I need love supreme. Do anyone got everlasting arms for me to lean? Hold on, change is coming. It's what I was told by sounds of blackness. But until it arrived, I will continue to rely on my spiritual guides. I say.
On behalf of the Bitter Bitch constituents, the Bitter Bitch is tired of sitting idly by in silence while you walk around town with your new girl now, flossing like ungrateful tyrants. You called us bitter and called us bitches. It seems convenient timing, because when I held you down and propped up your crown, you claimed we were putting our time in. Cheated on and beat it on as you grew from boys to men, and now she's just some crazy bitch, and you singing we can't be friends. Okay, here's a memo, a newfound credo. I call it a Bitter Bitch bulletin. Since it's time you start to look within, watch your face until you smile again. Understand that this is not the end. You were once a promise to yourself before you gave yourself to him. You gave him things that you shouldn't have until you got sick of it. You finally gave up. Now you both fed up. Got you running around spewing bitter shit, running around town giving undeserving men something he can feel. It's a foolish plight because you're treating your heart like you don't deserve to heal, and that's real. You're treating yourself like you don't deserve to heal. Repeating the cycle with your head in the fan, don't know whether to cry or to swoon because your respect is in the basement and your toes are aiming at the moon. Quit banking on some swerve of the hip. Know that looks are all but borrowed. Check how the cipher goes. They calling you a bad bitch today, but you'll possibly be a bitter bitch tomorrow. So to his boys, I'm not your sister. And to his girl, I'm not your threat. Instead of joining Team Bitter Bitch, you best see where his head is at. Making promises and losing your identity, throwing yourself on the blade of a toxic relationship, becoming your own worst enemy, accidentally catching yourself in the mirror with your face screwed up in a scowl because that wasn't happy and this isn't safe, so you're wondering what to do now. They call you a bitter bitch and a vapid witch. You've been demonized and fondled with, but that's not even the tragic shit. The tragedy is in accepting it. You weren't meant to be amiable. You told him how to check his ego, place a priority on fostering his dreams, even if it meant letting yours go. Built a dynasty crying blood, you see, with an arch back on all fours. You're a masterful architect of men. Now it's time to build on yours. Quit sitting by bitter talking shit about how you gave him too much. Stop treating the past like it was your last. He was a rough draft. Now for the final cut. Get off your knees, booking for love. You're not a beggar in the least. Pull out of that self-pity bit and embrace your inner beast. She's neither bitter nor a bitch. She's a force for them to reckon with instead of being his worst mistake, sis. Be the woman he was born to miss. It's my sex piece.
They say, who are you? You see me? I am that I am. I'm the truth. I'm God. I'm the earth. I'm you. I'm the reflection of you. What you say about me, say you speaking of you. You see, I am that I am. I'm the truth. I'm from Louisiana, and I come from the boot, the darkest of the truth. The dark soul, I travel through that. I done been everywhere. Lost in my thoughts, had to figure it out. Lost in my tracks, had to find my way back to the roots so many times. Built myself up so many times as I fell down through all the mistakes that I made through this life journey that I have passed through. I'm listening. I'm understanding now. God is within me. He been telling me go this way, but I've been avoiding me through fear, through rejection, scared. But rejection is protection for redirection. You see, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. And I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling great about myself. Lately, I was lost in my thoughts. I couldn't even find my way through life. I couldn't even find a way to get up to get a job and make some money for myself. Because I was so lazy and I was so filled with so much darkness. I was like, dang, what can I do? I thought I had a child and the child turned out to be mine, but it's okay. I'm living this day. God put me through my darkest and toughest battles because he knew that I was the one that can handle it all. I mean, I'm here to speak to the youth. I'm here to elevate the youth. Tell them not to make the same mistakes because this is what it would pave you the way. Because I see that. I walk the same steps, so I see where you're going. Get your life in order. Focus on yourself. Just be yourself. No reason to fit in. Express yourself. Learn to love yourself because self-love is the best love. Dive deep within yourself and get the better understanding of who you are. Don't worry about what other people saying about you. Just be you and be true. I am Truth, 318.
They said, Curve, why you so confident? And I have to often remind them that I'm a Jamaican girl in the American world. Of course, I got something to prove. From y'all banana boat comments to, oh, she live in a village. But guess what? I make the struggle look real good, don't I? Moving right along. They said, Curve, why you so bougie? I have to often remind them again, I ain't bougie. I'm just a girl that was raised with class, elegance, and of course, decency. So don't confuse bougie with being classy, period. They say, Curve, you act like a bitch. Oh, I have to often remind them I am a bitch. And if you use that title, make sure you put it with a capital B. And let me tell you what it means. I'm going to break it down. The B means beautiful, the I, intelligent, to get the T together, the C, charming, and the H, a hell of a woman. So don't get it confused. They say, Curve, you too bold, big, and beautiful, bodacious, if you want to call it that, because that's what I bring. And when I walk in a room, I'm always going to bring thunder. I can't bring nothing but rain because guess what? I shine any place I go. So, yes, confidence, I'm always going to be confident. I live up to every last syllable. And again, when I walk in the room, my presence is felt. See, I don't give a damn what I have on. I'm going to always wear it well. They say, Curve, you're a warrior. You damn right. I'm like King Kong in the jungle. Just make extra smooth with a pussy. So that's Miss King Kong, please. So don't forget it. When you want to label me all these different titles, just know I'm a confident ass woman. They ain't never had to prove anything to nobody because when you see me, you going to know I'm always going to step. And when I step, I'm a step with precision. Poem.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Yeah, and it definitely was just a drive-by. Did y'all hear that? Look, let me calm down. Y'all know I get overexcited. But welcome back to another electric week on Poppy's Poetry Corner, where the pens bleed truth and the voices. Yeah, y'all know we up like the sun, baby. This week's flow is brought to you by our official sponsor, Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. All natural, all glow essentials. Because your skin, it deserves to be as smooth as these damn balls these poets just spit. Y'all know what it is, so make sure y'all tap in. Coastal Sunflower Body Scrub at the dot. Come to get your ass on. That rewind, man. Shout out to the one and only Poetry Queen for blessing the corner. If you missed last week, man, go catch the replays. They put their thing down. And that spotlight we just seen, Artist of the Week, that you just watched was none other than the Divine Tinkerbell, both voted by the P.P.C, the group on the book, you know. Tap in if you're not a part of our Facebook group. Get some. This week, we going off the top. No script, no safety net, just raw inspiration. Whether it's freestyle, free flow, or straight from Book of the Spirit, y'all. We want to hear some fresh out your heart. Shh. Then you in the right place tonight. If this your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment, because this is my first time seeing some of these poets. So I'm definitely excited about the vibe we about to get tonight. If you regular P.P.C, then you know we love us some y'all. We wouldn't be without y'all coming to support week after week. So let's talk about it. Let's lace up and get started, man. First up, we got a living soul who loves to speak life into people. Straight from Cottonville, Louisiana. He's on a mission to uplift his community, raising funds for the youth and building bridges through purpose and poetry. Y'all know who it is. It's the one, the only, Truth 3-1. Hey!
Yo. What it do?
What it do, King? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling amazing. You know, I'm feeling great. Hey, I'm working now.
It's amazing to have you in the house tonight, no cap. That piece you spit, I was like, okay, he's spitting for the YNs. He letting them know, get up, get out, and get something. I was like, yes, let's go. So, you know, I got a couple questions for you. What's one lesson you want to pass down to the next generation?
You know, the biggest lesson that they need to learn is to really just learn to embrace their authentic self, you know, their uniqueness. Because a lot of people, like how I grew up and how I just seen things, you know, it's a lot of followers, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with being a follower, but follow someone that's going to teach you how to be a better leader than them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, don't kiss up to nobody and try to impress nobody. If you got to impress somebody for you to be around, it's the wrong person for you to be around, bro. Like, for real. Anyone that's trying to get you in trouble, man, it ain't worth it, man. Like,
I love that.
You
You just
know,
gave it yourself. Be your authentic self. We hear so
yes,
many people on the corner give that advice, and I hope that it's starting to sink in to people that you are yourself. You were born here by yourself, your own
you
individual. So
worthy.
shine
You have
in that
purpose.
way, right? You are enough. I love that. So, how do you use your gift to actually give back, King?
How do I use my gift to give back?
Yeah, because I read in the bio that you're trying to build
Um,
bridges with the youth. You're trying to raise money. Like, how do you use your specific gifts to give back? Like, do you do sponsored poetry shows? Do you
so
raise money?
I just recently got into partnership with my cousin. He owned his bar and stuff. So I got some things in motion with that. Just recently we did a 5K miles for Jay, for my cousin that just passed away. You know, we raised the money for
Sorry
that.
to hear that, but you
And
know what I'm saying? Y'all putting it back out there, so it's still.
yeah,
I love that.
and we're gonna turn it around and do like little activities like fun days or old school versus new school, have some water park days in the community. Like that's the vision that I want to do.
Nah, that's not the vision. That's what's happening.
That's exact.
Moving in,
Yeah, that's what's
keep
taking
moving in the
place.
motion, and it's gonna happen. You already touched down. Y'all already did y'all first event. Sounds
Yeah,
like it went amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just the
yeah, it
baby
did.
steps. Keep
It
pushing.
did.
So it's coming into fruition. I love that. So what's
Yeah.
the first piece you giving us tonight?
Give y'all something from my heart like I always do. Let's see.
That's how I
See,
be too.
love.
I be like, oh, let me see what I'm feeling. All right, y'all know I'm out. He about to give y'all something from this heart.
You see, you never know what comes from me. Deep within my soul, I just speak what comes to me. You know, I love you, and I love me. You see, love is free. Love is love. Like, how could you put a limit or any price on love? I mean, do you really know love? Do you really understand what love is? Have you spent time with yourself to love yourself, to forgive the things and hold yourself accountable for everything that you have faced through your life? Or do you forgive the people that have hurted you? Can you remove on and can you still be like, I love you and I love myself enough to forgive you, to set myself free from the trauma and the bondage? You see, I'm tired of hurting, tired of feeling all this pain and repeating the same old cycles over and over again. You see, God bless me with a heart. God bless me with a heart to love. God bless me with a heart to forgive, to adapt to any situation. I mean, sometimes I be feeling like I'm weak, but some people remind me that it's a strength to have a heart like you. For all the darkness that you done took in and you still filled with so much light. I mean, everything will be all right. I'm just here to be myself. I'm just here to love on me. And being yourself can be the hardest thing because people judge you. You get all these different energy vampires and all these different people that just want to suck up your energy and take from you. It really is hard to trust. Hard to really see who's really genuinely with you or not. I mean, I went through my fair shares of friends and group of people and getting stabbed in my back. I still got some knives that I'm trying to pull out. It's hurting. It hurt me bad when I think on it. So I just leave it though. And I just go on with my life, forgetting that it's a knife stuck in my back from someone else that really hurt me because I haven't forgave them yet. Because I still want my get back. But I know that's not right. See, love is love, and I got to move with love because that's what God did. So why not? And I can love you enough to cut you off and let you be because you might think that you're going to get me, but God, he's going to protect me. He don't play by me. So whatever that you think you're going to do to me, just think, what would God do if he knew that someone was out there, his chosen one? Hey, I've seen it many times, but I'm here today to tell you I'm free. Free to love and free to be. I am your truth, 318. And that's my piece.
Now that right there was written with love, y'all. Let's go.
Man, you know he definitely came from the heart with that one right there. I was over here trying to Google this word, so I'm already ready for it. Here it goes. My next person coming up to this thing is a poet who finds inspiration in a leaf. Every moment, every lesson life throws her way. She's from the Southwest Georgia by way of DC and is working on a heartfelt project called Mannerism of Les Abublaze. Babylon. She gonna tell us when she get up here. A poetic tribute to the good men who never hurt her. Because yes, men deserve soft, healing poetry too. It's LJ Land. Oh, let's get it. Let's go. Come, help me out. Help me out, man. What my flyer? What's she trying to unmutate? Can I get there before she do? Oh there we go.
You just
Can you
gave
hear me?
yourself your own rewind because we want to hear what you got to say too. But you got to unmutate so we can hear what you heard.
I think I'm unmuted.
I'm still gonna run the flyer. I like the flyer, and most of the time I can never make it before the people unmutate. So I made it this time. So help me out. Help me out because I butchered. I completely butchered that.
It's called Mannerism Les Abeilles.
Les
Abeilles.
which is a French word for bee that make honey, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I told you I looked it up and everything, but the pronunciation, it wasn't coming out. Say it one more time. A belay.
Les Abeilles.
A les-a-belay. Yeah, okay. You see, you learn something new every day. It's gonna take a week, not every day. Today won't be the day for me. But next week, I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna say it just from nowhere, and y'all ain't gonna know where it come from. And I'm gonna have my pinky out when I say that shit. Believe it.
Les Abeilles.
All right, so look, I got a couple questions for you. When was the last time you truly felt seen, and who made you feel that way?
Ooh, actually today I was in a workshop, a poetry writing workshop hosted by Kenny Carroll here in DC, and Amuche, who's also a poet, she was there. She's the person who allowed me to be a feature on Sunday, and so she was there, and so she put me on stage. But then today in the workshop, just like giving place to another woman, she makes me feel seen all the time.
Hey, I love that. I mean, it's important to be seen. So I know that your next project that's coming up is about you showing appreciation to the kings who have never hurt you. How do you show your self-appreciation for being able to just, show others appreciation or heal from the people who have put you in a predicament where you felt hurt or broken?
I think I have to just let myself be, and I'm learning to let myself be and to go back to what it is that I know. And so just giving myself space and giving myself grace. I think often it's easy not to give yourself grace, but give other people grace. And so I'm learning to give myself grace just as much as I'm giving others.
Hey man, I love that. I'm sorry. Hey, Rare Shim. You every time she come in the room, you got to chill, man. I love that. So what's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
It is a piece that I actually wrote yesterday. And it is called Asexual.
Hey, let me get up out of here. Y'all already know how we do it on P.P.C. New shit.
Yeah.
So
I had my cherry popped by my husband. I offered virginity, and he took it in a foreign land. One day after we were wed, there was something strange about his delay. Along with cherry, bubble would also burst eventually. No emotion attached to sexual connection, nor foreplay, just his erection. It was foreshadowing. Husband turned me into whore because prostitute would have been paid. He left me in debt, overdrafted my goodness, ejected and injected trauma with precision, nothing orgasmic. Maybe the sex was fantastic for him. For me, it was fantasy. I found myself faking it with great frequency to the point that looking back, it hurts. Sex was the only thing that he kept current until he burned out, actually was set ablaze by his own temper, his rage, expressed through silence, after he charged me with infidelity because there were no sparks between us. I'd already trumped pleasure up to Hollywood exaggerated fiction until Nevermore arrived. The man who, in my 5th year of divorce, opened my eyes, not ascribing to gender roles, but fully aware of sex. No, opened my eyes and then made them roll back, toes curled. I was blinded for a moment, mute, all words stuck in throat that I began to use, same one where voice had been removed during matrimony. And when I finally came, creative juices began to flow again. Sapiosexual home in her body and her mind again, turned on and reserved, not quite romantic, hiding in plain sight, wearing uniform that would breed assumption of gender fluidity, or at least homosexuality. It's best, probably, that I give love freely to all, not ascribing to gender roles, but fully aware of sex, not ruled or even moved by it, soft when given opportunity. Life just doesn't throw out opportune times. So many clock masculine side before they read femininity, and that's okay until it's not. I wonder if I am broken. Wonder why vagina and brain aren't attached. Wonder why this man's presence brings me pleasure regardless if I come or not. And I don't. And I don't know if I should be disappointed or just grateful that my body is mine, that I'm free to choose as I've created boundaries that serve as bubble barrier, not burst. My sexuality, my chosen presentation of femininity is the cherry on top. And that's that piece.
I'm not crying. My eyes just sweating and shit. Shim, you ain't got the sweating shit. She figuring it out. She said she done took her power back. She figuring that thing out. Let it go, son. Let it go. Man, now y'all know we got the homie Josh V, a poet, a spoken word artist born in the rural Carmel, South Carolina, but sharpened his streets up in the ATL streets. He calls himself a country boy with city knowledge, and his pen is focused on provoking thought and shining light on what is often ignored. And tonight, he shall not be ignored, because tonight, baby, he's shining bright on the corner. So it's the one, the only, Josh V. Yo, King.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
You hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I got you. I can hear you now.
Okay. I got a couple questions for you. What's a truth you've been avoiding but know it's time to speak on?
The truth I've been avoiding. Kind of what the brother said earlier. That I'm
time to speak on, like now. You know it's time to say something about it.
A truth I've been sitting on. Mainly just, I guess, kind of how uneducated a lot of people really are about like certain cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
people notions about what they think about certain cultures, but they ain't never even been in that area. They don't even know nothing about it. So, and then sometimes when people talk, you know, they put their brain on display. So you're like, man, people really think like that?
That's funny. They put their brain on display. Shit don't even look appealing. Ain't nobody trying to buy that. Hold up. Nah, so when was the last time that a poem changed your mind about something?
Poem changed my mind.
Yeah, when the last time you heard a piece or you read a piece, you wrote a piece and you was like, damn. And once you thought about it, you was like, and it changed your whole mindset on how you thought about that.
I listen to a lot of Big Rube. So a lot of his stuff, it makes me remember to keep going forward. Like, sometimes we want to stay true to our original roots and our original team and our original crew, but sometimes you just got to keep elevating.
Ooh, you said a mouthful then, boy. You said a mouthful then. I love that y'all don't know the King he talking about. Make sure y'all tap in on Big Roo or just listen to the King Poetry Josh V, because it's inspired. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. What's the first piece you giving us tonight?
It's called My Message Often Goes Unheard.
Ooh, I'm out of here. So his message does not go unheard tonight. Let's.
I'm hell bent on making it to heaven. So to me, materialistic things are irrelevant. A rich man ain't got nothing to pray for. That's what my grandma used to tell me. However, in today's society, money is what's mainly valued, when in reality, it's fiat currency. But if it's not backed by gold or resources that's natural, does it even really matter? I hold on closely to the speeches of Minister Malcolm. 60 years later, we still trying to figure out what it's going to be, the bullet or the ballot. Sometimes political campaigns be pure comedy. Electoral candidates get on TV and air out each other dirty laundry. We living in a time where nobody wants to be labeled a nobody. I pray for discernment so that I can be protected from false camaraderie. I'm trying to understand how I've had some unpleasant exchanges with people whose characteristics will fall into the category of bougie. And I'm treated like family by people who I'm affiliated with who are actual celebrities. I see that being humble for some is obsolete. So to play it safe, I vibe with who vibe with me. At the end of the day, we are just human beings. If we happen to take a trip to the bottom of the sea, won't none of us have the ability to breathe. My DNA contains resistance, like the kidnapped Igbo Africans in 1803, who voluntarily walked themselves into Dunbar Creek, choosing death rather than a life of captivity. I was sent to earth as a vessel to wake up those who are asleep, but they don't hear me though. Unbeknownst to most, I'm a griot. Hopefully my message reached sooner than later. It's in my bloodline to teach. My Aunt Pearl and my Aunt Lisa are educators. I have came to accept the fact that conscious beings won't be celebrated. And since I don't conform to societal norms, I'm often alienated. But I continue on my trek to leave a legacy that's honorable, just in case my next generation decide to follow my steps. I proudly take on the responsibility to assure that my future descendants remember our cultural rhythms that for centuries has been in existence. So when our original tradition is brought to their attention, they won't view it with suspicion. But in the meantime, I'm gonna just keep kissing that red birds so that I can manifest the life that I feel I deserve. I shake to peace.
Boy, no cap. Like if I took this cap off, you'll still be locked and loaded like me. Let's go.
Man, before we even bring our next queen up, man, let's go into this commercial break. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got the natural way to scrub and make your body feel good. Yo, and we got the men's line. You know I be tapping in. Teas for your body and for your soul. Ooh, we in there. And ladies, we got the flavors you savor. Let's go. All natural, everything. Tap, tap, tap in.
Man, coming through like a storm with curves, confidence, and Caribbean heat. It's Curvilicious the poet, born Brianna Rankin, Jamaican blood, American grind. Her words don't just land, they shake the room. She speaks truth from the silence, and she slays every stage she touches. And tonight ain't gonna be no difference, y'all, that y'all see her in that speed round. I had to slow down and take a double take. It's Curvilicious, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Queen.
Wagwan.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Man, we up like the sun, baby. You looking good, talking about I'm good. Shit, we know, we see. Come on, let's go. So, I got a couple of questions. What's the boldest truth you ever said out loud?
The boldest truth I've ever said out loud was accepting who I am. It's different when you're born from a different world, and you're labeled before somebody even gets to know you. So the boldest truth for me was accepting who I am, accepting me for who I am, and even with my weight, carrying it the way I do. Because if I'm aware, I'm gonna be big. I'm aware, but I'm aware damn well good. So that's my boldest thing. Is like just accepting me for who I am.
I love that. And we see that you definitely accept you, baby, and it shines all over you, and that's a beautiful thing. How do you honor your roots when you create?
So I always think about my grandmom, and she was always bold, fierce, just one of those that spoke her mind all the time. Like she kept it real. And the culture that I live in, we were raised on real. Like they always was 100% real. They didn't cut no corners. It is what it is, So, and that's why I'm do so good in society is because I know how to take the truth and perceive it for what it is. But I'd rather you be raw, truthful, and real with me than tell me a lie.
That right there said a mouthful right there. So truth be told, I can't wait to hear your second piece, which is really your first piece on the first round. So what you doing for us tonight?
So of course I love everybody, but I always speak to my ladies because I feel like a lot of women aren't confident. So I want y'all to be confident in whatever room you walk in, whatever light you shine in. I just want you to be confident and know your worth. And yeah, we all go through struggles, but we're gonna get over it.
That part. So we talking to the ladies. So guess what? She talking to me too, baby. And confidence is everything. If ain't nobody never told you, it look good on you when you're confident, baby. Shine. Let's go.
Absolutely. So this piece is called Bag Lady. And I ain't no singer, but if y'all know the song, sing along. Bag Lady, you gon' miss your bus. Dragging all them bags in. Girl, you still carrying them old bags around? You know them bags are hurt, pain, relentless, fear, anger, depression, worry, misunderstanding. When you gonna leave them bags in the past and get in your due season? Due season, yes. Do bigger, do better, do greater, do the damn most. Walk in your new season with your head held up high and proud of who you are. And when you step, girl, oh, you better step with confidence and live up to every last syllable. I just want to tell you this because maybe you don't hear it enough. You're worthy. You're loved. You're beautiful. Know your worth. Sit on that crown. Sit on that throne. Adjust your crown and sit proudly. Next time I see you, you better have your hands and be raising the air, thanking God that you made it. You broke through every chain that was supposed to keep you locked away. You weathered every storm that was supposed to wash you out. You did it. Know your worth. And next time I see you, I better not ever hear somebody say, one day all them bags gonna get in your way. I said one day all them bags gonna get in your way. We leaving that dead weight and picking up new opportunities, new blessings, and moving forward with a smile on your face and a radiant light because you want to glow. You want to keep glowing and growing and knowing your worth. Poem.
Boy, you sure ain't right that. Cause that shit right there was facts, 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 facts.
Oh man, I loved it. And hell yeah, Shim, that was definitely all facts. Bruh, if you ain't got them, get rid of them bags. Get rid of them bags, ladies. Now, y'all know we got a true pen powerhouse. Mahogany Soul straight from Newark, New Jersey. A poet who raps love, loss, and nature into verse that sticks to your ribs. She's the author of Xena and Still, all available on Amazon, baby. A host of multiple shows, including Epiphany Radio, The Juke Joint, and part of the Honey Drippers Poetry Collective. She's the force on and off the mic. Y'all, that's why she my mother sucking big. I don't care what y'all say about her. It is the one and only Mahogany Soul. Big, what it do, baby?
What it do? What it do? Thank you so much for having me. It's good to
Hey
be
man,
here.
you know I'm always up like the sun anytime you in the house.
That's why you
For
tapped
anybody
in.
that don't know how she got the name Big, I'm gonna tell you for 2.5 seconds. I came in the room, I was sounding real small, like I was like, she was like, hold the fuck, hold up. She was in my box right away, like, yo, I don't know you, but I just want to let you know that you got to be bigger. Nah, it ain't coming like that. And she got the name Big ever since then, y'all. It take somebody that love you, that don't even know you, to bring to your forefront that you sounding a little scared, a little timid. And I was. And she was right, but shit, I ain't have to show it. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get to it, yo. What does healing through poetry look like for you?
Um, just putting it all out there, telling exactly how you feel in that time, but being open enough to the notion that what you feel at this moment, um, you know, that too shall pass. Like what belongs to now soon will belong to then. So even if I think I know that I'm healed right now, like there is more to come. I don't know everything, but I'm gonna let you know how I'm feeling right now and be as honest. And even if it's like a kind of a word vomit situation, if you let it flow
Mm-hmm.
naturally, sometimes you'll write your own answers and you won't even realize it. You know what I
That
mean? And
part.
that's happened a lot.
because it's therapeutic. It's always therapeutic, and that's what I love about it. So tell the people where the books can be found. Are they corner prices? You know the drill. Get the people to run down.
Yes, they absolutely are corner prices. $9.99 is the first one and
That's
$14.99
damn near
second.
free. I learned that when I was in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. Wait, $9.99.
Right.
That's
That's
almost
damn near
free.
free. Yes. You've been to Jersey, Philly side, yes. But yes, they both can be found on Amazon. I think both of them right now on the Kindle Unlimited special. So if you have a Kindle, you can download it and read it. Just give me some feedback. Let me know what you're thinking of it. And I appreciate all of that.
Man, make sure that y'all tap in. So many of us reading off our phones now. We all got Kindle Unlimited. Man, make sure that y'all tap in and get with the queen. She finna drop some knowledge. If y'all ain't even never heard her poetry, y'all about to get a shadink tonight. But those books, I'm pretty sure those books go deeper and they cutting way through the cloth, y'all. So let's get it. What's the first piece you giving us tonight, Big?
All right. This first piece I'm gonna give is because of the conversation we just had. It's the piece that I wrote through some things that I was feeling. So just about finding your voice.
All right, well, let's do it, man. Time to raise hell. Woo!
Okay. All right. Open your mouth. Words spoken to a child all of 5 years old that she folds in on herself, collapsing in like a reverse time-lapse view of a bursting chrysanthemum, her petals in bloom. She's a shrinking ultra violet, just losing her lightness. Open your mouth, but don't allow any words to come out. Let me feel that small pout with doubt that you're still allowed to be a child after this. He devoured her body and spit out her soul. If she wanted to live, she had to keep her mouth closed. Open your mouth. Tell me what's wrong. Words spoken by a mother in loco parentis, already itching for her next hit if she tried to listen. Open your mouth, child. Form the sentence. Tell the policeman what you witnessed. But once the itches turn to sickness, that dope sick part of mine forgives him. Silence then becomes her mission. We don't discuss this family's business. Another turn around the earth. Another daughter bound by curse, another girl that questions her worth. It's so hard to put into words the silence of being taken awake in February from a bed of begonias, snow blindness, I think they call it. See, we don't speak in the winter while the lily girls sleep, so we wander these pyres, lighting fires in silence. It's a violence against throat chakras. It's a stumbling around for something solid, falling into things as our bodies follow us like shadows into womanhood. And then they ask her why she drink like she's dying of thirst, as if surviving stuff like this ain't thirsty work. Why do I write the words I belt? Every day, it's a reintroduction of myself to myself. It's a reanimation of incantations. You see, through these words, I get to exercise these demons until they begin to work out in my favor. So please excuse me, but it behooves me to speak for the millions of little girls who look just like me. Almost 6 feet and 10 wounds deep. I stand in my own presence with a presence that incites a violence. See, we are bigger than these bodies and we are stronger than this silence. So when I speak through tongue and grief, I feel a million ancestors uplifting me, saying, open your mouth, child, make some noise, gather up your grace and poise, show the world you have a voice, queen. Open your mouth, be big and loud, show your back teeth, gather up the fallen pieces where there's shards like diamonds. Let the blood color the roses, expose the wounds and pluck up the rot, and let the sun bleach the bones and the wind help the clot. You see, these secrets, they are breaking the men and women that keep them, but through these words we get to be rebirthed. So when you open your mouth, you kill the curse. And that's my piece. Thank you, guys.
I just came on here to tell you you was a bad mother. Hush your mouth. You know kids be watching the show. What, man? You ruined all the fun. I was gonna say mother sucker. Dang!
Well, guess what, Shim? The kids need to be watching the show, baby, because they needed to hear that one right there, man. Hush yo, hug that little kid. Give him everything gonna be all right, baby. We got you. Come on, man. Y'all know we coming around the corner. Last but definitely not least, man, he told his agent everything, ladies. He said he's a 36-year-old father from LaGrange, Georgia, businessman, poet, motivational speaker, and actor on a mission to be America's next TV dad. He's leading with love and making purpose look powerful. And some people in the background say he's making that shit look Mr. Damn Good too. But y'all know who it is. It's Mr. 6'6", and y'all, he is definitely 6'3". He stood up. The door was. I was like, damn, yeah, man, let's go, King.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Shit, everything up. Like I gotta look up at you, sexy and tall. I say, yeah, damn. Hello. You know what I'm saying?
What's
You know, I
good?
got a couple questions now, ladies. I ain't
Already.
changed the questions for y'all. We talking about poetry in this thing. How do you balance who you are and who you're becoming?
I think it took so long to become who I am, yo, that now seeing how I take, the current self into who I'm becoming is crazy. I feel like I'm sharp and I'm prepared, I'm equipped, I'm covered, I'm blessed. So I got so much now walking me into this next season. It's almost like this revamp, this excitement. I feel like I'm starting school all over again. So I'm ready. It's perfect. Everything is divine timing.
Talk about it. Y'all know what that means. The clothes already out. They pressed. We ain't getting no sleep the night before. We ready to go. So what's one dream you refuse to let go of no matter how long it takes?
Yeah, becoming the next, America's next TV dad. I got signed as an actor a couple years ago. So we truly, chasing the dream. I've auditioned for Tyler a couple times, a few times actually. So I'm just waiting on my big shot. I know it's coming. He keep asking to see my face, so I'm gonna keep giving him that content till he make it happen.
What's up? Make sure you send them snippets of this too, because you
Already.
talking, you manifesting your dreams.
Already.
She was like, "What was your dream you refused to give up? Being America's." Come on, man, I'm talking here. I'm here with it, so let's be about it. What's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
If I can get myself together with the love we knew, man. It's the love that I grew up on. My mom's a baby of 11, so I grew up seeing big family, soul food, water, yeah.
Get you some.
So the love we knew. I'm just gonna speak on how I used to see love growing up.
Hey man, I love that right there, man. Come on, the love we knew. Woo, let's go. Some shit we need back. Hold
All right, the love we knew. Back in the day, love had a melody. It came wrapped in vinyl, spun slow on a cassette tape, sounded like quiet storms. It looked like forever. Now, it's ghosted by noon, and what you doing by 11:07. I remember when love used to sound like Jodeci cries and Boys to Men goodbyes. Real emotion, not emojis and lies. I was raised on Anita, Luther, mint condition type love. Now it's all conditions, no mint, just bad taste and worse intentions. I come from that let's chill by Guy era, not that what can you do for me cash out or dry era. Where women were wooed, not worn out by games. When men didn't lead with what's your number, but what's your name. I remember Keith Sweat begging. Now everybody too prideful to text back. We used to write letters. Now it's left on red. Love died in a group chat. I'm talking back when a man who fight the rain like New Edition, just to make it to your doorstep. Now you just rap, tap, heart on your story, and call it courtship. When did romance die? Probably somewhere between a Snapchat streak and a hinge lie. I miss the slow grind, that I'm cooking for you tonight kind, that Tony kind. Now it's who all over there before they even come inside. Love used to be a vibe. Now it's a transaction, an exchange of likes with no traction. I'm from that I'm your man and my by Gill School, not Netflix and chill. and lie and look cool. Where's the end of the road heartbreak? That real ache. They staying through the storm just for love's sake. I ain't no bitter man. I just miss when love had a plan. When forever, my lady, was more than just a jam. It was a vision, a mission, a sacred decision. Not this swipe left religion. I'm talking about turning the lights down low, not just for sex, but for connection. Nowadays, love got bad reception. Too many bars, not enough reflection. I'm built like that. 90 kind of lover. When a slow dance meant something. Not just a clip for your mother. When you sit on the phone, fall asleep to her breathing. Now folks fall asleep on people they were just teasing. Where's the black love that lasted? The we fight, we fix tactic. Not this I'm done, I'm blocked. I'm back to the streets madness. I'm a man made in Teddy P's image. Slow grind, deep talk, grown finish. But it's 2025. And love ain't even trying to make it past the interlude. No bridge, no verse, just attitude and a mood. So yeah, maybe I'm old school, but I'd rather die trying the real than survive in a loop of folks who forget how to feel. See, I want that. Let's stay together kind of love. The Al Green scream and Patti LaBelle's dream. The kind to fight for, bleed for, build and believe for. But they out here scrolling, trolling, losing what the soul's in. And me, I'm still out here singing to a world that forgot the words. Hoping somebody hears me and still remembers the verse. Boom.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that was a stack. Okay, well, maybe it was 100. Okay, well, you kept it a buck, man.
Kevin more than a buck, and the comments was coming. I was even getting comments in the background like, hold up, is he holding the notes? The hat is just so sexy. I'm just talking shit. Y'all know we lit. We about to run this thing on back, but let's get a commercial break right fast while we reboot. Ladies, go clean up. It's okay. Yo, Truth, it's on you. What's the second piece you giving us tonight, King?
I'm gonna give y'all something like I say, I'm just a free spirit. I free flow. I'm a spoken artist.
Already, and there it is right there. He coming out the dome with this. If y'all didn't know, the first piece was off the dome. The second piece, he's coming again with it. So talk about talent. Come on, man. Let's go.
I'm on my way back home. I've been gone for so long. I've been gone for too long. Lost in this dark road with no lights. It's just me. I had to dive deep within my soul, within my heart, to find the light within, to exit my way out. You see, I'm free. I'm free to express myself, because at one point in time I couldn't express myself. I was shy, sad, scared, didn't know who I was, and lost in my thoughts, because anytime I spoke, people shut me out. I mean, they didn't want to listen to me. I mean, because I was just a young kid, and the things that I was kicking and speaking was making people feel intimidated or feel less than, because of the knowledge and the wisdom that I had such as a young age. I mean, I just see the world different. I was lost, I lost. Hanging in the street, studying with the wrong people in the wrong crowd, visualizing this life and seeing things and foreseeing life and seeing my friends die left and right. Shots, pow, I almost got shot in the head one night. Thank God the bullet just went straight past my face. I heard it. Phew. Dang. Smoke of the blunt, graduation night. Walking up the street, I had on forces. I wasn't finna run, but at that moment I had to run. There was so much chaos. I'm like, dang, what am I doing here? Didn't really truly love myself as much because at the moment in that time, I'm thinking, where my partner at? Not knowing that somebody aiming for my head. The dark spaces that I was and knowing who I am and knowing that I wasn't meant to be in that corner, be in that void, I'm still here trying to find my way, paving. You see, I'm prevailing. I'm seeing my way through this journey because I now live in gratitude. I now live in accountability. I now live in forgiveness. I now live in grace and love. You see, I am that I am. I discover myself. I meditate. I hug trees. I do all of those things to better my mental health. You see, that Mary Jane to get me right too. See, I love to live. At one moment, I didn't want to live. But I told myself, anytime you have those thoughts are not yours. Those are thoughts from the universe or the people of the earth that's tired of struggling because you are impacted and you feel the energy. You see, I'm so divine. I know my time and I know who I am. I mean, I ain't going nowhere no time soon because I got too much work to do in this lifetime. I mean, I'm 24 and I done been through a lot. I done seen a lot and I'm still going to go through more in life. So, hey, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. So I'm focused on the journey and I'm just focused on the present and the past. I revisit sometimes to learn what I have came from and how much I grew. And then I celebrate those wins, those small wins, because those small wins begin to big gains and big things in life. You see, I'm trusting the process. Lord knows I deserve a blessing because I'm worthy of everything that I deserve within this lifetime because I have done everything I needed to do to make sure that I stay out of trouble and continue to live a righteous life. You see, I am that I am. One of a kind, true divine. God. Yeah, true. 318.
That was so heartfelt. I felt it beating out my chest. Oh.
I'm telling y'all coming with them vocals tonight, and I'm loving it, man. LJ Landy. Yo, Queen. She unmuted
Yep,
me, so
I muted
like,
myself this
hell
time.
no, you're not catching me this time before I say anything. Hit the button. I'm hitting the button. So that is great. What's the second piece you giving us tonight, Queen?
It's a piece called Sorry Men.
Sorry, men. Y'all know I'm out of here. We probably owe 1,000 of y'all apologies. Let's go.
Each time he said he was sorry, my soul swiftly soared to surface, sweeping away sorrow or shame with, "No, you're not. You're amazing." Words which willed wonder weighed with power that weakens well-being when listened to. I'm afraid that godlike being will think benign, belittling self in moments of mistaken movements. "I'm sorry," he says, placing me on hold. "I'm sorry." Spoken with excitement excitement takes over, conversation shared. "I'm sorry." With missteps, mishaps, but he's not sorry. No, he's magical. Making myths morph into marvelous memories, melting away misgivings and molding monuments of mental musings. He's beautiful. Black body bearing burdens built to break bones, but instead build brawn and boldness to bask in brilliance. He's brave. He's revolutionary, resolving to revitalize resistance from relatives relegated to relics, reincarnated root doctor restoring us. He's dangerous, deadly with diction and dictation, directly directing my decisions with delicately placed dialogues. He's a dandy, and his existence is dichotomy, at once dubious and decisive. He's needed, necessary for neutralizing nebulous nature of our current state. He is nucleus, not to be ignored, more than knight or nobleman, naturally networking and nourishing us and connecting our neurons to knowledge of self. He's healing, humbly harnessing hurt of trauma that haunts him, being human, harvesting humor from hellacious experiences that hewed at his heart. He wholly accepts wholeness. He is a Black man. You are a Black man, and you are desired. You are longed for, unmatched, irreplaceable, breath of fresh air, comforting. You are more than this world would like you to imagine. You are everything. You are exquisite, elegant, you bring euphoria, not because of what your body can do to us, but what your presence does with us. You are protection. Without you, Black world couldn't exist. There are so many words that describe you. Not sorry. I apologize if you ever feel you are anything less than extraordinary. Poem.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Yeah.
That was beautiful. Y'all fools in here looking all sexy and beautiful. And girl, guess what? Somebody in the bottom down there was with every bit. I am. Facts, I do need that. I'm talking about everything you said. He was with the group. You was bigging the Kings up. And I just want to let you know that if nobody else felt it, the tallest guy in the room was on it. He was like, hell yeah, she talking about me. Yes, she is. Yeah, facts on that, man. Just speak some more, Queen. Josh V, I hope you felt that shit too. Let's go. I didn't see your face. My phone was in the way, but I did see somebody down there, and they was feeling every bit of it, and I was loving it. Even the queens was bobbing their head, like, speak, so speak. Talk to them brothers. Talk to them. So, what's the second piece you're giving us tonight?
Called Soulful Substance.
Ooh, wait, and you have been some substance for our soul tonight. Let's go.
Over time, art appreciates. So as a spoken word artist, I anticipate that the words I paint remain radiant decades later after my jersey hangs from the rafters of the stadium. My mission is to be viewed as one of the ministers of information from my generation. I'm a student of the Dungeon family. I'm the big rube of my crew. When I met Big Gil, I told him that the path that Goody Mob paved is responsible for the conscious content that I spew when I'm on stage. As a creative, I'm versatile, but if one was to view my poetic profile, it could be concluded that I cruise in the lane that would make Sonny Patterson and Gil Scott Heron proud. In the Atlanta College classroom as a business major, I was well briefed on who has ties to who and who owes who any favors. I learned about whistleblowers who expose truths that corporations would have never told us. It's a must that you beware of the unseen, because most things are not what they seem. Gas stations don't make much money off of gasoline. I'd rather have ownership of the land where they drill the oil, like Sarah Rector. I value the lessons I was taught by my college professors, but now I lean towards going to lectures, conscious festivals, and sitting at the feet of the elders, because them student loans roam like insects following the scent of my cologne. That's why I speak soulful substance for free. Meanwhile, the elite continues to gatekeep. My only fear is that my peers don't take advantage of the psychological wealth I possess while I'm still in the flesh. But according to the Congo ground, my divine cycle is not completed yet. So I'll be here for a few more seasons until the universe no longer needs me. As a child of Carolina Conjure, I use poetry as an herbal tea to bring healing frequency to fallen humanity. I'm clairvoyant, so there's certain things I see. I keep folklore within its arm's reach. I decipher my dreams then proceed to make proper preparation to prevent potential tragedy. The original wisdom of the village must be kept. So I store it in treasure chests that can only be accessed by Akita Zora Neale Hurston left. We must train today's children to become tomorrow's adults so that they can take civilization to new heights. I pray that the youth gather some motivation from the art that I write and recite, because it has been said that we're living in some dangerous times. And then I thought to myself, when was the time we lived wasn't? So for the young ones, I'm constantly dropping golden nuggets. If they digest it and use it as brain food, they may just be able to avoid some of the epigenetics that we had to go through. Ashe.
Ooh-wee, boy, you can't get no real power without the outlet. Thank you for being a source.
I'm trying to tell you, man, the king had to remind me the first time I seen him. We was at the Malcolm X joint together. So you already know he coming with that power. But guess what, y'all? I've been waiting to see this shit all night because I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready because her body too curvilicious for you. Yeah, it's curvilicious, y'all. Let's go. Hell yeah, and I had to shorten it. I really wanted to sing the whole thing because I've been singing it all night long. You know what I'm talking about? You just got me up here like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So, Queen, yo, I just love the confidence. I love your style, your swag. It's everything, man. So, what's the second piece you're giving us tonight?
This is my first piece I did on stage ever, and that's how I got the name. So,
Ooh, she about to show y'all how the name got stamped and approved. Let me get up out of here so she can do big dog shit.
the curved sway of my hips, the thickness of my lips, and definitely the fullness of my breasts makes me a target on every nigga's hit list. But don't get it twisted. I'm not the sex symbol that you think I am. You can't slide in my DM and say, damn, Curve, I've been wanting you for a minute. And then when I finally give you the opportunity, your minute turns into, let me come over and chill, sliding between these voluptuous hips, and then I'll never hear from you again. I ain't that chick. I'm not weak, naive, or gullible. And if you think I'm desperate, think again. My description will never fit that vocabulary. Okay? One thing about me is I've always been confident. I've always been vulnerable when it comes to being confident and being myself. And a lot of people don't understand that. Yes, I'm a big girl, but I carry the weight and I wear it very well. So when you see Curvilicious, don't think, oh, she's just a sex symbol or somebody that you could just get with real quick, because that's not the case. I'm not an easy target. And if you're looking for a free shot, there's plenty of gun ranges around here that you can take one. But I'm not the pick of the litter, and I'm not a peanut gallery. If you're looking for a free nut, it ain't me. I'm a bold, beautiful, confident woman, and I'm always going to scream curve with a capital K. So, again, the curved sway of my hips, the thickness of my lips, and definitely the fullness of my breasts makes me a target on every nigga's hit list. But this chick ain't gullible, naive, or desperate. Poem.
Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, that piece was beautiful like that, Queen, baby. Shim, you on one right now tonight. Let's go. Y'all already know it's that time. Big mahogany soul. Let's go. Yeah. So, what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
Trying to stay, I'm long-winded, but I got a piece. It's called
Man,
Dance
we,
with
we
the
don't care nothing about no time, man. If the people got to go, you know the exit don't be working. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? We just want the goodness. So you just spit your stuff. The speed round, the only thing we time. After that, man, we on high time. So
Okay.
just grind out. So I'm gonna get out the way and let you do what you do and slay. Get big on their ass. Let's go.
All right. In rooms, we do dances. This ragtag troop of broken hearts is hardened by the last abandonment. We be dancing on shaky ground these days. We be dancing bare feet on sun heated concrete. We be stepping on our shadows to cool our toes through highs and lows. We, you, me, here we go hand in hand, just getting down on this shaky ground. We be dancing on the minstrel stage these days, going the ways of the obsolete. We be adapting to their ways these days, just bone straight and well behaved like a model slave is taking our truths to early graves. Wondering what the days will bring. It's something in the way of things, but something in your DNA keeps begging you not to obey. Your heartbeats pounding at rebel rates, your feet moving at a frenzied pace with your hand on my back, feel the small of my waist. We be dancing the night away, just getting down on this shaky ground. Guess it's something. We be shoulder shaking, arms akimbo, keeping pace to this lineal tempo. To the naked ear, it sounds like fun, but our souls in tune to that ton ton drum. A flagrant defiance peppers our two step as we get swept up in one another's breath. Solid ground can fall away as we ride a cloud of purple haze. Inhaling ivory smiles like white lines. Excuse me as I kiss the sky. Another track ties off my mind as we stew in the fluid infusion of a dirty wine. We are slaves to the rhythm. And though the beat drop sounds like gunshots, we are slaves to the rhythm. And though the music makes our body rock, I'm hungry for your magic. Anesthetize me to this burning world. I'm numb to the madness, just dope sick for the next hit of some don't stop, get it, put your full weight behind it. Mold my hips into your image. We built this thing on shaky ground. Our hands are stained brown from tilling in the soil, just working on our knees and plucking up the weeds and burying our seeds and making light of things. The crying in the rain, the working and the praying begin to look the same day after day as the edges fade away. Erasing black and white for these weary shades of gray. It's hard to find our feet as this life moves and shakes, but we be dancing the night away, just getting down like this shit ain't built on some sacred ground. And that's that piece.
See, Keynote's gonna tell you I'm just her co-host. But coming from the host with the most, baby, that was fire. Just like that shit I be smoking. Let's go.
Come on, man. We coming through and we bringing this thing to a close. Before we do, let me make a couple of church announcements before we let the tallest guy in the room come close us out, man. It's the last day to get your vote on, man. I hope you're voting for P.P.C in the National Spoken Word Awards for Poetry Show of the Year, man. Go ahead and tap in because you know we've been showing out all year with this joint right here, man. Catch me tomorrow. Hold up, I got a flyer for that. Hold up, tomorrow. I'll be with there it go right there. Whoop, there it is. Catch me tomorrow, man. I'll be kicking it with Mr. G Dash on Instagram Live. Hey, EST, tap in, get to know this amazing ass host as myself. Of course, when me and G Dash in the room, you already know the energy gonna be high to death. So come in and catch you a damn vibe. Also, Tuesday, next Tuesday. It's Titty Tuesday. So we keep you uplifted all day, man. All day long, man. Missing Link. What is tomorrow? Say what? So wait a minute, Missing Link is coming in tomorrow. Y'all already know it's hosted by our very own AK and Miss Lady. Tap in on the clubhouse. You know that's the cafeteria, aka where we go get our grub on and we go eat good. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in. That's at 11 EST. And then Tuesday, make sure y'all catch my brother, Mr. MBK himself, with intellectual conversations, and he gonna have the one and only Rare Epiphany on that thing. So make sure y'all tap on in. That's also on YT, just like this right here. And that's at 8 EST. Get there, man. Beat me there, because I'm gonna be there, man. If the queen and Hashim, shut up. She know you gonna be there. Yo, we up. With that being said, it's that time. Time to make that change. Mr. 6 foot short people, we out. 6'6". King, you mutated. I don't want to play the flyer for you. I done played it tonight.
I'm here. Nah, I'm here. I'm quick with it. There we go. Yeah, real quick.
Voice in the room, when I didn't hear you roar, I knew that you had to be mutated and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, how you closing us out tonight?
I like sweets, so I'm gonna talk about some sweets with this one. Desert Me, Baby is gonna be the name of this one.
Woo, but don't desert me when we finish, baby. Well, my shit good enough. I ain't got to worry about that. Hold on.
Hey, yo, Desert Me, Baby. They say you are what you eat. Well, baby, I must be a 5-star bakery, because I've had desserts so sinful, so soft, so sticky. They don't belong on a menu. They belong on their knees. She was red velvet, southern drawl, smooth and rich. Cake so moist I could damn near slip. She said, "Take your time, daddy. This ain't no snack." And I licked slow till the frosting arched her back. She was layered in secrets, cream cheese pride. I dove so deep, I tasted every lie she tried to hide. Then came banana pudding, warm, soft, and freaky with no shame. Had me whipped like meringue, whispering her name. The vanilla wafers, she crushed them between her thighs. Said, "I don't bake from a box, I make men rise." I slid in slow, just to stir her soul. Now she got my spoon, and I ain't never letting go. Peach cobbler, whew, Georgia raised, sweet and dangerous. She had curves like cinnamon rivers, and heat like grandma's crust. She dripped on me like syrup in July, left me sticky, sinful, staring at the sky. I licked her bowl clean, no fork, no plate. She said, "You want seconds?" I said, "Ain't no debate." Lemon pound cake, she was dense, heavy in the hips, attitude sharp as that scent. She had zest, she had tang, and when I bit her center, ooh, she let her body bang. She said, "I ain't for lightweights. I crumble under pressure. But if you handle me right, I'll make pain feel like pleasure." She was German chocolate, dark, rich, coconut dreams, bitter on the surface, but she knew how to cream. I had to melt her slow, let her simmer, let her drip. She said, "Put your tongue in places where my fingers won't fit." Tiramisu, a foreign tease, laced in layers and secrets. An espresso, please. She was bougie with the whip, Italian in her tone. Had me speaking languages I ain't never known. She said, "Eat me soft." I soaked in wine. And baby, I drowned in every bit of her mind. Now strawberry shortcake, she was fluffy. Made you smile while you sang. She giggled when you licked her, but she creamed when you went in. She wore pink like sin, dripped syrup down her thighs. She said, "Taste me till you cry." I said, "Baby, I don't lie." Each one had a flavor, a story, a feel. But the one I craved, she ain't baked yet. She's still real. I want the one who's all desserts in one. A buffet of nasty. She'll make me earn the icing, not just hand it over fastly. She got that spread me out over the countertop grace. That bring the whipped cream and I sit on my face. She ain't no snack. She's the bakery. And tonight, I'm starving for that taste, that glaze, that shake, that batter me, daddy, kind of bake. So if you dessert, don't just stand there pretty. Come melt for me. Let me eat you like I wrote this poem with my mouth and my memory. Poem.
Man, that was so good. It made my hair stand up and stuff. Ooh, I love me some poetry that speak to my soul.
I'm trying to tell you, half of me was like, "What the flicker flacker," and the other half was like the other ladies in the comments. I was like, "Well, what he said again?" Hold on, he said melt in the. I was like, "God." Now that's the way to close the show out. I'm trying to tell you, these ladies have full attention on this thing right now. I'm loving it. Y'all, this was an amazing show. Y'all already know the saying, man. Make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. We talking about 6 foot sitting in bed. Let go. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it. I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.